everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be tying a fly called the Casually Dressed, and in our vise here we have an Ahrex FW561 in size 8, and our thread is going to be a Semperfli Classic waxed in 8/0. So we're just going to go ahead and start our thread. Okay, then we're going to grab a patch of muskrat fur here, and we're going to cut a little clump out. You want to cut a decent clump out because you need the guard hairs for the tail. So I'm going to take these guard hairs here and I'm going to set those aside because we're going to need those later. And I'm going to do my best to pull these longer fibers out. And you want it to be about a gap length, a hook gap in length. You get that tied on there, make sure everything looks good, and then wrap your thread up. Now you want this pattern to look bushy, so don't worry about getting all the little excess underfur from out of the tail. Literally, you do want it to look bushy. That's the way that he tied it himself, and that's just how it is. Now, the original was tied by Polly Roseborough, and he would make a dubbing loop, and then he would take all this underfur and he would roll it into a noodle, and then he would wrap it in his thread and then wrap it up. I am not going to do it that way. I'm just going to dub it normally. So, what you want to do is you grab the muskrat. You just make sure that there's no guard hairs in there. Like there's a guard hair right there. I'm gonna grab that out. And then we're just gonna dub it up. You can make this fly look really pretty, but it is a fishing fly. So I'm gonna make it fluffy. All right. And then we are just going to wrap this up. I'm going to put just a little bit more on there. And again, the bushy look is what you want. I'm going to cut out this little bit of excess here. Okay, I'm going to pull this to the side. I'm just going to singe a couple of these fibers off. Just cleaning it up a little bit. Just a hair. Get it? Haha. No? Okay. Anyway. Okay, I don't worry about this little lump right here. Matter of fact, I kind of like it being there because it's going to splay the next step out. We're just going to grab a little dubbing loop here. We're going to push right up against that. And then we're going to cut off some more muskrat, but this time you do want the guard hairs. But you kind of want them going all different lengths. So I got me a piece cut off of here. I'm going to stick it in my dubbing loop. We're just going to slide it in there. Just like so. And then we're going to spin it up. Okay. And then we're just going to take a couple little wraps here with it. And like I said, this is one bushy pattern, so that's the way it's intended to be. That's just how it is. Let's put a couple little wraps. I'm going to snip that out of there. Now at this point, I come back over it a little bit, and we're going to pick out whatever extra fibers are in there. We're going to pick them out. And we're going to preen this all back. Just like that. And now I'm going to add some wax to this entire bit up here, and I'm going to clean it up. Okay, Polly would use like 4 pieces of Herl. I'm just going to use 2. Just going to secure this down here. Put a little half hitch in there. And then we're going to wrap them up here. Now I preen these back as I'm going up. If not, they'll go all over the place, and I don't know about you, but I don't want that to happen. Put a couple wraps on it there. Make sure everything looks all right. And snip it off close. I'm gonna pull all this back. That looks good. We're gonna put a whip finish in there. Then I'm gonna take my burner here, clean that up a little bit. Doesn't take much. Let's get a little cleaned up. Again, this fly is not meant to look pretty. Then I'm gonna add a couple little coats of Sally Hansen to it. And then one last thing I like to do is just rough all this up and then preen it back. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please sure to do that and like the video. A little bit goes a long way. There it is, casually dressed, and I'll catch you in the next one.